Hello, I'm Vadani Arya. In this video, I'm going to talk about how bookkeeping helps the survival of a business. Bookkeeping is crucial. The financial statements are crucial. Every owner of a business has to know about the financial position of the business. If not, they could not make any strategical decisions about the day-to-day operations or change of running the business or even growing the business. They will not be able to do because they cannot make any decisions if they do not know the position, the financial position. Apart from that, they should have a business plan as well. If the business plan is not there, they will not know what to do or how to proceed with their plan. So you have to, whatever the plan you are going to, your day-to-day operations, do your day-to-day thoughts about the business, everything you have to write in. You have to be, you have to have documents in the form of written documents. Otherwise, you will have, if you just have it in the head, then you will eventually forget it. The written documents will be there with you. Whenever you are having problems, you can just refer the documents to find the solutions. This, all the solutions and everything, your daily thoughts, everything you have written it there. So that will you can benefit from the business plan. You might be an excellent communicator, but remember, anything in writing can overtake the verbal explanation. And the other thing is, when you write everything and keep it down, when you produce a document to other people who are interested in your business, without explaining in words, they can read the documents and it will give them more understanding about the business. For a bank manager, for an investor, for some employees, some crucial employees, they have to know about the plan of the business. You will show that it will show your enthusiasm and focus on the market. That will be seen clearly when that's transferred to the document. You might be having many ideas, plan in mind that will give you clearly. Instead, will provide confusion if you do not write it down clearly. You cannot compare something in written format as that will be there forever. That is the main use of the business plan. Remember, having a business plan will help you out to check your progress as well. When you are progressing, am I doing the right thing? Then you can refer back what I wrote about it. Ideas begins at the start of the business will not stay there forever with you unless you write it down. So these are the things that will help you in the survival of your business. When you face problems, you immediately refer to the business plan. Accurate financial reports such as balance sheet, income statement, and statement of cash flow are important for the ownership to make decisions, as I said before. Without that, you cannot do. The balance sheet illustrates the liabilities, capital structure, and while the income statement details revenue, expenses, and net income. The cash flow statements will show you the operational, investing, and financing cash flows and outflows, financing cash inflows and outflows. All of the information comes from the general ledger system, that is again the bookkeeping, which updated by the bookkeeping process. Making strategic decisions. Accurate financial report allows business owners to make the strategic decisions in a confident manner. If you have the finance report, if you know what your business is having as far as the finance is concerned, there is no issue in making any decisions, whether it's growing the business or whether you are trying to sell the business, whether you are going to employ more people. You can make any decision if you're depending on your financial statements. Looking at that will show you whether you are doing well or whether you are not doing well or whether you are in a critical position. All that you really will know from there. This is especially true when it comes to capital structure and cash flow. Too much debt and high payments can spell disaster for business. Bookkeepers are essential for tracking the issues. They are the people who will tell you you are in finance problem. Therefore, we have to cut down the expenses. Managing receivables. This is another very important thing. Bookkeeper will manage the receivables because if you don't receive the cash you are entitled to from your credit customers, you'll be putting your business in trouble as well. These reports can help manage cash inflows along with the potential for collectability. Without bookkeeping, the deposit of checks in banks and the closing of balance, you will not know. You will not. Closing of receivables in the general ledger system, it would be very difficult to track receivables. Everything recorded, and the bookkeeper will help you. Managing payables, same here as well. If you know, similar to accounts receivable, bookkeepers can create accounts payable reports that illustrates the money a business owes to the third parties. That is very important. Otherwise, you will not know how much I owe to the third party, to the suppliers. If a company does not have enough money to pay its payable in a timely manner, it is possible that the business may need debt financing or other sources of capital. So, for everything, the payables has to be managed properly in such a way the business does not run out of working capital, while at the same time missing critical obligations that can impact the long term success of the business. If the payment's not made on time, the ultimate effect will be the owner of the business will face a bad credit situation. Then again, it creates more additional problems. Payment of taxes. This is another important thing. At the end of the year, you have to make a payment to the tax department. You have to submit the financial statements as well. When bookkeepers update the general ledger and financial statements are prepared, it becomes possible to pay estimated tax payments. It also becomes possible to fill out the year end tax returns, estimated tax payments based on net income, while tax returns itemize the gross revenue and expenses to arrive at the net income. Without bookkeeping, who can do all this? You have to have bookkeeping system. State and the financial federal agencies would not get the proper amount of tax due. If you are not doing the bookkeeping properly, they will not get the proper amount of tax due. Tax troubles could ensure if accounting records fail to illustrate the activities of a business accurately. You can have problem with the tax authorities if you are not keeping proper bookkeeping systems. Payment to employees. You have to make the payment to employees. You don't know whether you have enough cash or not, whether the payroll function is doing properly. So the bookkeeper will have to inform you there's enough cash to pay the bookkeepers. Otherwise, you have to look for ways to fund your business. Then bookkeepers can assist management with determining how much money needed to pay the staff, pay the employees, when it needs to send to the appropriate parties. Without having an effective bookkeeping and payroll process in place, a business will fail to survive. Then do not forget to pay yourself. You have to pay yourself as well. When you run a business and fail to pay yourself, can give you issues you and your family. There will be an adverse effect on the business when you are having family issues due to this. You can have the adverse effect on the business as well. You might not be able to concentrate very well when you are having money problems at home. Therefore, you need to pay yourself to keep you motivated and to run the business effectively. Bookkeeping is a critical process that can make or break a business as well, which is why important to understand the accounting cycle, how financial statement consolidation works and document retention standards. There are no reason to let a great concept disappear on a growing business shutdown, uh, a proper business shutdown, because there is financial reporting and record keeping is not sufficient. If the financial reporting and the record keeping is not good, there's a possibility the business could shut down. So to save the business, the business survival, financial information is very important also to help the owners to make strategic decisions about the business. Do you like these tips? If you are a little small business owner, these tips are good enough for you. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you. I hope you like it. Please subscribe to my channel and share it as well. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye for now.